Hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our February super sponsor hop. Let's go ahead and get started. In today's hop, each one of our designers is going to be featuring one of our super sponsors. And today I'm going to be featuring Not Too Shabby Shop. And this was also part of being a VIP patron, the mini card kit that Kendra sent me. And so I wanted to go ahead and use that because they are a super sponsor. And I'll also be using a die from Trinity Stamps, the Hugs die, which is from their new release. And they are also one of our super sponsors. And right now I'm just getting my sentiments straight here. So if you're not familiar with Kendra's Card Challenge, this is a quarterly challenge, and we're up to challenge 13, where you can make use the sketches to create 15 cards. And if you upload them to the appropriate album in Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group, then you have a chance to win prizes. And you can do that once per month, just one entry per month. You do have to take a picture of all 15 cards together. And also when you're posting it, make sure that you put the country that you're from so that the prizes can be given accordingly. And here you just see me adjusting. So I tested out the stamp because it's two stamps and I want to make sure they're straight. And you see me trying to adjust them, and I decided that what I'll do here is I'll put a little piece of mint tape, and that should help me keep these straight, just as kind of a jig. So you can do that, and then I also stamp onto acetate just to make sure that I like the configuration when you're doing two stamps together. And so I'm doing, hugs cards and using the ephemera and papers from the Not Too Shabby shop that Kendra sent me. So there is a prize with this hop as well, and so you'll get a prize from Cards by Kendra. The deadline is February 13th, and there's a form listed down below. Winner will be randomly chosen and announced on the Cards by Kendra YouTube channel under the Community tab. And play along with Kendra's Card Challenge 13 for more chances to win prizes. You have until March 31st to create your cards. Upload your photo to Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group. You can download the free PDF, and I have that link down below for Kendra's Card Challenge. Okay, so I've got all my text stamped out here. I'm going to go ahead and start putting together my cards. So you can see I've already cut out all my letters and all my shadow layers, and I'll be putting those together off camera. So I've got those put together, and boy, that was magical, wasn't it? And for my first card, I'm going to use Kendra's Card Challenge sketch number 10. And this is going to be my background, and then I'm going to go with the lighter red for my my smaller rectangle. And I start to glue these down with my ATG, and I figure out that I've done it wrong. Have you ever done that? Of course you have. Thank goodness there's two sides of paper. See, here I figure out, oh, wait a minute, that's the bottom piece. Whoops. Okay. So I decide to go ahead and stick this one down, and I'm like, why am I sticking that down? Something's wrong. Okay. So if you've never done that, yay. I've done it a million times. So I just tore them off, flipped the paper over, and put them down in the right configuration. It'll be fine. I'm going to add some backing to that paper anyway. So now we'll get the pieces down in the right configuration here so that they all fit properly, because I know they fit. Let's see, we'll decide which side I want showing. We'll get these little trees down, and then we'll get this guy down. He's a little wrinkly, but he'll be fine. There we go. Phew. That was rough. But all in all, it's terrific. So, and then I've got my circle cut, which is a 2-inch circle, which I really, in the long run, didn't really need, but it does kind of help break up the panel. So I'll go ahead and glue my circle down. And then I'm going to mount this onto a card base. And I keep a good stash of card bases. But you see, I want to back this with some foam, especially since I tore the other pieces off. Luckily, I didn't tear through the paper. That happens sometimes too. And you carry on. Don't get frustrated. So I'm cutting up a little bit of fun foam here to fit to the back of that. Let me trim it off just a little bit more because I don't want any hanging out the side. And that's going to take care of those little rips and tears there on the back of the paper from my mistake. So learning with my ATG gun. Now let's make sure I get that on there straight first. And then I'll go ahead and glue that down. And I am using my Sweet Petunia glue press. I wanted to get those words right. And then try and decide which thing I want, which configuration I want with the ephemera that was sent to me. But I thought that was cute with the truck and hug incoming, because hugs are coming by the truckload. Yes, they are. So we'll put our little truck on. And the hug, I have 3 layers of paper underneath the word hug to kind of help it pop up on its own. So I'm not going to do any more popping. Plus, I want to send these cards, and I don't want to pay any extra postage. So I just want to make sure that they're fairly flat. Incoming hug. There we go. That is the cutest ephemera. And I will list down below what the paper pack is, because I don't remember off the top of my head as I'm recording or as I'm doing my voiceover. So now I'm working on sketch number 12 and still using the papers that Kendra sent me. So I cut these from the sketches individually because all the individual measurements are on the sketches, which is really handy if you don't want to go the 6x6 paper route and cut the 6 pieces, but you just want to like use up your scraps or use up a card kit somebody sent you or that you won or something like that. So I'm just getting these apple blossom pieces glued down. And this one is pretty easy, pretty straightforward. All right, then I've got my rectangle piece here, and it's not shadow layer, but matte layer. I decided to just do that on white. That's going to go right there, and then there's their quarter circle here. I'm just going to tuck that down into the corner, so I'm following the sketch exactly, pretty much. So we'll go ahead and put that all together. I'm just using some Barely Arts glue, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. I go between different types. Okay, I think I'll put the tree behind her, have her standing there, and send the hugs. And then send healing hugs. So I decided that I would take care of this hot video and a card for a dear friend who recently lost her fur baby. So, it's so hard to make like a sympathy card, but the Trinity stamp set, and again, I'll list everything down below. The Trinity stamp set, the hugs one, has all kinds of fantastic sentiments that can pair with it for whatever occasion you need. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay that down flat. And then we're just about done with our cards. All we need to do is mount them on card bases. And I'm going to add some little gems to this one. And I think I've got some here. Yeah, I think I want to do this on a light pink card base, actually. It'll kind of tie in the light pink color in the apple blossoms. There we go. And the card sketch 10 that I did, I actually mounted it directly to the card base. And I just want to trim this down a little because it's a little cattywampus from, well, that's just because paper isn't straight. Or I can't fold straight, or whatever the excuse is, I'll take it. And that last little piece that didn't want to trim off, I'll just grab with my scissors and try and be careful not to cut my card. And then I have also from Not Too Shabby Shop these little what do you call these things? Enamel dots. And I'm going to use the light colored ones for the little space right there, just like in the sketch. And these are really pretty. If you have to see them in person to see it, but they have this beautiful like sparkle underneath. They're just gorgeous. So thank you for spending your time with me, and all the there's a hot list playlist link down below, and all you need to do is click that and it'll take you directly to the playlist where you can watch all of our designers featuring super sponsors. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors and super sponsors for Kendra's Card Challenge. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.